Well, our research started from a clinical observation from our collaborator in the Centro Antiveleni of Pavia, who observed that often patients bitten by vipers, Italian vipers, developed or not some clinical symptoms, in particular neurotoxicity, so neurological symptoms. And he observed that some patients who were bitten from a subspecies of viper developed neurological symptoms, whereas other patients bitten by other subspecies of viper, namely the Berus subspecies, did not develop these neurological symptoms. So we decided to investigate whether the two kinds of venoms from the two different subspecies were different actually in their venom compositions. And actually this is what we found, because with some experiment of electrophysiology, we actually found that the venom of the Aspis viper Aspis subspecies was actually neurotoxic, and this venom targets the motor neuron terminal, inducing its degeneration, which is actually followed by a complete regeneration. Whereas the venom of the Berus subspecies is not neurotoxic and does not affect, let's say, the integrity of the motor neuron. And the next question we tried to address was if our let's say antitoxin, which are available in Italy but also to a bigger extent also in Europe, are actually capable of blocking this neurotoxic activity. And this was tested by simply mixing the antivenom with the venom before injecting it in this mixture in the mouse. And what we found is that actually, unfortunately, the antivenom that we tested, at least, were not able to block this activity of this neurotoxic activity of Viper aspis venom. And this is probably due to the fact that the two subspecies have very different composition of their venom, and so also the antivenom, which is generally raised against the most populous viper species, which is the Berus, at least here in generally in Europe, was not able to block the activity of the neurotoxin component of the Aspis venom. And therefore, our conclusion, our suggestion is that perhaps it is to have an effective antivenom, it is better to produce, to raise the antivenom against all the species which are present in a certain territory, in order to block, to counteract the activity of the various, let's say, components which are within the different venoms.